The Lusca, a legendary creature believed to inhabit the blue holes and deep sea areas of the Caribbean, is a terrifying combination of shark and octopus, presenting an image that is both familiar and mysterious. Described with giant tentacles and razor-sharp teeth, the Lusca has become a haunting obsession for many sailors and divers, making stories about it vivid and frightening in the human imagination. The lore surrounding the Lusca goes beyond mere horror and also evokes curiosity and exploration. Blue holes, with their depth and mystery, provide an ideal environment for the existence of mythical creatures like the Lusca. The combination of a shark and an octopus into a single creature creates a powerful symbol of the strength and diversity of marine life, as well as highlighting the ocean's mysteries and unpredictability. In popular culture, the Lusca has become a subject for many literary works, films, and television shows, where it is explored from various angles, from science fiction to horror. Each story attempts to capture the mystery and allure of this creature while delving into humanity's deepest fears about what lies hidden beneath the sea's surface. Furthermore, the Lusca also raises questions about its actual existence and that of other undiscovered creatures in the ocean. For many, it serves as a reminder of the wonders and dangers concealed within the ocean, a world full of mysteries yet to be explored. The Lusca continues to challenge our imagination and understanding of the natural world, making its story not just a legend but also an inspiration for deeper exploration and understanding of the ocean. In ancient Greek mythology, Sirens are mystical creatures with the upper body of a woman and the lower body of a bird, renowned for their enchanting singing ability capable of luring any passing sailors, causing them to lose their way or meet disaster at sea. Sirens inhabit remote islands, where they use their singing voices to entice unlucky sailors who happen to pass by. The legend of the Sirens is not only a tale of allure and the price paid for curiosity but also a lesson in self-control and the ability to resist temptation. In Homer's epic poem, The Odyssey, the Sirens are depicted as one of the greatest challenges that Odysseus faces on his journey home. To overcome the island of the Sirens without being harmed by them, Odysseus instructed his crew to plug their ears with wax and tied himself to the mast so he could hear the singing without being tempted. The story of Odysseus's cunning and foresight has become a symbol of the power of will and the ability to resist temptation. In mythology, sirens are not only symbols of danger but also represent enchantment and the allure of the mysterious and unattainable. They remind us of the fragility of human beings in the face of temptation and the beauty that can lead to destruction. In ancient Greek mythology, the tale of Scylla and Charybdis carries profound significance, symbolizing the two most daunting challenges that sailors must face when navigating through the narrow strait between Sicily and Calabria. Scylla, a multi-headed monster lurking upon the cliffs, and Charybdis, a gigantic whirlpool capable of engulfing entire ships, have become symbols of the choice between two evils, an inevitable challenge on every sailor's journey. The historical legend of Scylla and Charybdis is not only a cautionary tale about the dangers of the sea but also reflects deep philosophical insights into life and decision-making. Scylla, described as a terrifying creature with 6 monster heads, each capable of killing a sailor with every attack, represents the ferocity and unpredictability of nature. On the other hand, Charybdis, the iconic whirlpool monster, sucks everything into the depths of the ocean, symbolizing the relentless and destructive power of the sea. The story of the confrontation between Odysseus and these two monsters in Homer's epic poem, The Odyssey, is not just a part of a perilous journey home but also a lesson in wisdom, acceptance, and decision-making in difficult situations. Odysseus, with his cunning and resourcefulness, chose to pass closer to Scylla, knowing that losing a few sailors was inevitable but still preferable to the entire crew being swallowed by Charybdis. Over thousands of years, the tale of Scylla and Charybdis remains relevant, not only in literature but also in everyday life, as a metaphor for facing and choosing between two evils, a lesson in patience, courage, and wisdom in all difficult situations. Their presence in popular culture, from literature to cinema and video games, is evidence of the enduring power and immortality of these mythological symbols, while reminding us of the power and mystery of the sea. Jormungandr, also known as the Midgard serpent, is one of the most powerful legendary creatures in Norse mythology. This creature, a gigantic serpent encircling the world, symbolizes boundless strength and the inevitable end of the universe. According to legend, Jormungandr was cast into the deep ocean by Odin when it was still small, where it continuously grew until its body wrapped around the earth, biting its own tail, forming a closed circle symbolizing the cycle of life and death. The historical legend of Jormungandr is not only a story of its birth and existence but also revolves around the final battle between Jormungandr and Thor, the god of thunder. It is foretold that in Ragnarok, the final battle of the gods, Jormungandr will awaken from the deep ocean, bringing venom and destruction, confronting Thor. In this battle, both will cause each other's death, marking the end of the world and the beginning of a new era. The image of Jormungandr in Norse mythology reflects a deep belief in the power of nature and the eternal cycle of life and death. This creature is not only a symbol of destruction but also represents balance and regeneration, reminding humans of the strength and permanence of nature. Cetus, the mythical creature from ancient Greek mythology, is one of the most terrifying sea monsters recorded in the history of human culture. Described as a gigantic sea creature with a body blending features of both fish and dragon, Cetus has become a symbol of threat and horror in the ocean. The most famous historical legend about Cetus recounts the heroic battle of Perseus to rescue Princess Andromeda, who was sacrificed to Cetus as part of a dark curse. The legend of Cetus originates from the story of human greed and arrogance, when Andromeda's mother, Cassiopeia, boasted that her daughter was more beautiful than the sea nymphs, the goddesses of the sea. This angered Poseidon, the sea god, who then sent Cetus to destroy their land. The story concludes with Perseus killing Cetus with the head of Medusa, saving Andromeda and showcasing the strength, courage, and intelligence of humans in the face of challenges. The legend of Cetus emphasizes the connection between humans and the sea, as well as the dangers posed by mysterious creatures in the depths of the ocean. At the same time, it also reflects belief in the power of the gods and the respect that humans need to have for nature. In today's popular culture, the image of Cetus continues to be reproduced through various artistic works, literature, and cinema, from fantasy films to comic books and video games. Each work provides a fresh perspective on this gigantic sea monster, but they all share one message: awe and reverence for the unparalleled power of nature and the unfathomable mysteries of the ocean. Cetus, throughout the centuries, remains one of the most powerful symbols of the mystery and greatness of the natural world. Leviathan, one of the most powerful and terrifying legendary sea creatures mentioned in human history and culture, has become a symbol of uncontrollable power and the fearsome nature of the ocean. According to ancient Hebrew tradition and recorded in the Bible, Leviathan is a gigantic sea monster, often regarded as the ruler of the seas, challenging all boundaries of human understanding and power. The image of Leviathan is often described as a massive serpent-like creature, covered in iron scales, capable of spewing fire and smoke from its mouth, creating a powerful and awe-inspiring vision. Its strength is not only demonstrated through its immense size but also through its ability to cause sea disturbances, storms, terrifying sailors and keeping them at bay. Leviathan is not just a mere sea monster, it is also a symbol of chaos and destructive power, representing the greatest challenges that humans face when exploring and conquering the oceans. In folklore and mythology, stories of Leviathan are often used to convey lessons about humility. It reminds humans of their limitations in the face of nature and warns of the consequences of challenging forces beyond their endurance. Leviathan is not only a creature in fairy tales but also a powerful image of human arrogance and helplessness in the face of the great forces of nature. Throughout the centuries, Leviathan has maintained its place in the human imagination as a mighty and mysterious sea monster. A subject of many literary, artistic, and cinematic works. Its presence in popular culture is evidence of its enduring allure and terror, a legendary creature deeply ingrained in the human psyche, symbolizing the things humans both fear and dream of exploring. Kraken, the legendary sea monster, is deeply ingrained in the ancient Scandinavian psyche. More than just a symbol of power and fear, Kraken also carries a part of historical folklore pieced together from a series of reports by sailors and sea explorers. Described as a gigantic creature capable of ensnaring and sinking even the mightiest ships, the image of Kraken has become the subject of many myths and oral folk tales passed down through generations. In history, stories of Kraken originated from the 12th century when Scandinavian sailors and coastal dwellers encountered strange sea phenomena, attributing inexplicable and catastrophic events to Kraken. Over time, Kraken evolved from a vague giant sea creature in folk imagination to an integral part of Northern European culture, highlighting the vast and uncontrollable power of the ocean. The horror that Kraken evokes stems not only from its colossal size or destructive capabilities but also because it represents mysteries, challenges, and lurking dangers within the depths of the ocean that humans have yet to fully explore. Over centuries, despite scientific advancements unraveling many mysteries of nature, the image of Kraken persists as a reminder of the unknown and the terrifying power of nature that we must still respect. Today, Kraken is not merely a creature in fairy tales, it is also a source of inspiration for art, literature, and cinema, symbolizing mystery and exploration. Kraken has become an indispensable part of popular culture, reminding us of the terror and mysterious beauty of the natural world that we are still trying to understand and explore.